We are back with another minifigure launch video. This one here is just one bag, and it's a lot of parts and pieces. So let's see if I can find something more after this for the video. But I'm pretty sure that this here was from the same lot as the one we just went through in the previous video. From the 10-pound lot we got for like 800 or something USD. So move that stuff to the side, and we'll dump out the torsos here. That bag is empty. Put that over there, and we'll see if we can find anything cool in this lot. Because yeah, the first video was definitely overall pretty good stuff. So see if we can find more stuff. Nice clone torso, can never go wrong with those. I think that might be Harry Potter there. Then a torso superheroes. Scout Trooper torso. And then some dark bluish gray droid legs. Those ones are pretty useful. Another Scout Trooper torso. See if there's Mr. Freeze one there. A lot of these arms are up, so maybe they did actually do some quality checking before they sold this lot. That'd be interesting if they did. Star Wars torso. Then that guy, I have no idea what his name is. I think it's a little bit of value though. Then I think that one there, if it is the older one though, this one here, it's continuing the trend of being sun damaged. For some reason that torso from Harry Potter is almost always sun damaged, so interesting one there. Not seeing any torsos that are too rare though. I don't think that one's anything too crazy. Another Star Wars torso. Super Battle Droid arm there. Commando Droid head. Another one of those guys. And that one there, I think that's a torso from the Centaur from Harry Potter. And one of his legs or arms or something. Another Scout Trooper torso. And another clone torso. That torso there, it's a slightly more interesting one. I haven't seen that one in a while at least, because I don't recall it too much. That is not Lego. Falcon torso. Definitely a lot of pretty good parts for building complete minifigures in here, so that is always promising. Zane DX torso. Check the condition on that one. It seems to be in amazing condition. There's a black mark on the back. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get rid of that though, but if we can, then that minifigure there, that part there, and well, actually pretty much all of its parts are difficult to get in good condition. And that there's the Pirates of the Caribbean one. This torso here is damaged. It's cracked and got some scuffs / marks and stuff on it. This one's missing his hook, but maybe we'll find it somewhere. And then there's another one of those crown torsos. Then some pearl dark gray legs. Move this stuff here off to the side. I think that's one of them that isn't too old for those Robin torsos. And then next up, we'll go with this bag here, labeled 3. Put that to the side. Got a T-Rex leg. It is a bit damaged though, so not sure if we'll be able to do much with that one. We've got a fancy looking dinosaur. I've found these parts many times, but usually they don't seem quite as fancy looking as this one. So that's definitely an interesting one. A couple of wings. These aren't the ones you're looking for from the Minecraft one. Some more dinosaur parts there. I think these ones from a Star Wars set or Chima one. Standard shark. Then a fancy leg. And then the other side. That one might have a little value. Same with that one and possibly that one. A lot of standard wings. This one here actually I think is pretty good. From the Indominopter maybe. Now those parts there are pretty common. Then we'll go with the Friends bag. I don't know anything about these really, aside from the elves ones. Well, even then I don't really know much about them, just that they're more in demand than these ones. But these still add a lot of lots to the store, because almost every single one of them, except for like some of the real common ones, are just almost all unique patterns or stuff like that. So it really helps with the lot count, and people do buy them, so can't complain with that. And then next up we have a bag of heads. This one here is definitely one that'd be a bit interesting to see if we can make any meaningful looking through in a video. We got the one head there from SpongeBob. One's a pretty decent one. So for the standard yellow heads, there's a few that you want to keep an eye out for, but it's a more interesting one from Harry Potter. But the ones you really want to keep an eye out for in general are the older pirate heads. Those ones there usually hold a fair amount of value. Like that one there is used on a chew, but it's also used on a racer. So it doesn't have too much value compared to if it was exclusive. But we'll see if we can find any. Some of the older Forestman heads as well are pretty good. And there's always going to be a lot mixed in that are good as well. But that one there it's not the rarest one, but it is one that is fairly decent, I believe. Doc Ock head. Another Death Trooper head, or Dark Trooper head, I mean. See, I definitely didn't give it too thorough of a look, so it's quite possible we may have missed some. That one there might actually be a Lord of the Rings head. Then we got this one here, which is just some accessories. So we'll dump this out. These here look like a lot more of the more common accessories, so probably not going to find anything too rare in here, but it's never too difficult to just give a look over, because sometimes some really nice ones can be mixed in. So we'll see if we can find any. An older pirate flag has a bit of value. Another pirate flag, that was a slightly newer one, so let's put that there. That is not Lego. Glow in the dark one there. It's not too rare though. Another more newer pirate flag. Shield with the bottom broken off. And then this one here has the camera tape thing in there. That thing there actually has a little value, so that's pretty nice. And it's a cool looking part. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything too rare in here though. I think the sword's a bit decent though. Like I said, this one's a bit short, so I'll see if I can grab something else from the backlog. See if I grab a few bags that aren't really connected to anything. I have gotten some lots that were just relatively small that wouldn't really make their own video worth it. So I'll grab some of those that I can find. Got a couple here. I'm just trying to find anything that's just like real small. So like that one. And a couple random bags that I have no idea why they're here. Some of these things literally have almost nothing in them. A couple of them I do know where they're from. Might as well just grab some of these. That one there might be a fun one. That there is part of a set. A couple more here. So I think that's probably enough. Just see if I grab a couple more things. But yeah, that should be good enough to make this video a bit more worthwhile. I got all of this stuff here. Some of these here I actually shouldn't have brought because it wasn't stuff from lots. There's just things I had, so I'll move those off. I got a couple of dark pink spacemen and helmets. I bought those things a while ago. So I'll just put them off to the side there. And then, so this one here is a minifigure in here. I'll open it up. Something's probably going to fall off that shelf soon. So I'll just grab some minifigure from this lot. I think that's the stuff, just some things there. That there is one snow trooper there from Star Wars. I think that bag was actually from the lot that we got a while back. That was the one that was the $800 one that had the whole bag of Star Wars, I think. Then next up, the next few here are from Cyto Bricks, because he got some lots and he just didn't want some of the stuff. So there's Bilbo Baggins, and then got a Geonosian Trooper. I have no idea what I paid for these things. There was a while back. So there's that, another nice one there. And then this might have been from it. I have no idea. Just gonna grab those out. I think that's from Spider-Man. Got some Qui-Gon Jinn legs there. I think that's Din Djarin. That's real. And then this one here, it's got a non-Lego helmet. And the head thing isn't Lego. And yeah, none of this one here is Lego. That is all knockoff. And then this one here, I think, is also from him. So we'll take a look here. I think this was some damaged stuff, but I still take it because like if just one side of the torso is cracked, he just described that in the listing, and some people will just still get it. So I think this stuff here might have just been a throw in as damaged or something. So I'll have to give that an overlook and get around to it. This one here, the sealed bag from a soccer set. I know I got this in a lot the one time. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. Normally, if it is still a sealed bag, I have no problem with listing it. But I have, yeah, this one here I'll probably just end up opening and stuff like that. So let's actually just open it then here. We'll probably list most of the stuff from here because it is still like soccer balls and some windows and stuff like that. This one here, normally, yeah, if it is a sealed bag, I'll still sometimes open it and list it as new as long as the bag is still sealed. But that one there, I can't quite vouch for it the same as some of the other ones. So I just won't on that one and just list as used. And then this one here is a bag that I think I got for, I think it was like $20 or something. I think there's another thing in here that I did take out already. I'm not sure though. But legs for the one minifigure we needed, and then we got the armorer, and then Mandalorian, and just some stuff there. So I think he's actually quite valuable. Well, not too crazy. And then I think this one here is also from Cyto Bricks. It's a whole bunch of Friends parts there. And then we've got a bag of dimension plates. I've got no idea where this is from, but the bag seems to be broken. See if we find any interesting ones. We got a Scooby-Doo one that's a bit decent, I think. That one there is Ninjago, I believe. Not sure on that one, but it looks interesting, so it might be rare. Lord of the Rings, Cyborg, I think. These ones here I'm fine with washing because the seal on these things, no water will get in if you wash it. At least, I don't think I've ever found any water getting into any of them. Then we got a Hoth Trooper here. So there's that one. Then this might also be some Cyto bricks, some Star Wars parts, some Geonosians, Kashyyyk Troopers, Utapau, some of the legs, some of the one everyone likes, and stuff like that. And then this might be limited as well. Oh, something fell. I'm not sure if that was what fell. Got a Han Solo part there, then part of Princess Peach there, and her crown. Because he sent over the complete Princess Peach to dismantle to see what parts were on the inside. And these parts here were just parts that are already listed separately, so they are left here. And then this one might be as well. So these ones here are just, I think, over the span of like a year or so. I'd get some of this stuff from them. So this one here, I have no idea, like the others, what I really paid for them. That one there is one of the coolest looking Imperial officers. There, and then Luke. No idea who that is. Christmas Chewbacca, fancy looking one there. Bespin, Thor, Talon, I think, and then BB-8 and no idea, can't remember the name. This one here may or may not have been from him as well. I genuinely have no idea. Got an Inquisitor, a Fett there. Yeah, I genuinely just do not know where this is from. It's somewhere, and that's all I know. The next up, we got this one here. This one here, I do know what it's from. Got 2 lots from this person on eBay for some Lego. I think I only paid like $10 each on these. And then after I won them, the seller messaged me saying that I should keep an eye out for their store because they'll be listing a whole bunch more soon. But I kept a look for a couple of weeks and they never listed anything else. So no idea if they actually ever did, but I don't think I got anything else from them. See if I can get that stuff there. And something fell. I think it's just a tile. So this one here for like $10, $1 minifigure basically. It's nothing crazy, but for $1, you can't really go wrong on that. So I think I just got that stuff. See what fell. So 1x1 tile there. Then next up we have this bag, which like the others, I've got no idea where it's from, what was paid for it, or anything like that, which adds to the fun. A lot of fake in this bag here, but still a good amount of real stuff as well. A Halo head. There's some of that stuff there. And then we'll just go through this last bag here and then we will call it a day. So in this bag here, if I'm not mistaken, this might have been the lot I purchased to test out my new USA shipping address when I first got it. So if that's the case, this thing is really old. Actually, I might be able to find this one in my purchase history. See if I can take a look for it. Though I am a bit doubtful I can find it. Looking here, I'm not seeing it, so yeah, it might be from it, might not. I genuinely have no idea. So we got some Avatar minifigures in here. Not all of them are too rare, so there's that, but there's still fancy ones there. Then we got some of the newer Ninjago ones, so that might be almost a complete set of those right there. Then we got one of the Scout Troopers, and then a bit of stuff from the Jedi Adventures, and yeah, some other parts there. So then yeah, this here is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. If you got this far, we'll be back next week with another minifigure haul video, and links in the description if you're interested in any Lego parts.